Good morning and welcome to the June 3rd, 2022 edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. You find them in Exodus chapter 20, the 10 Commandments. And the last one is, you shall not covet, and then different things. But the bottom line is, you shall not covet. Now, first of all, what does covet even mean? The word covet means to want something with an almost obsessiveness, with a passion that is really almost unreasonable and irrational, and being willing to do whatever it takes to get it. That's what it means to covet something. Now, as a lawyer used to contracts, I think it's interesting that this commandment, thou shalt not covet, comes at the end of the 10 Commandments. It might make you think it's kind of a catch-all phrase, kind of like in a job description where you have the essential job functions and then you have that passage at the end, and any other task as may be assigned. But in this case, I think it's more than just a catch-all. It really is essential. It is absolutely telling, because when you stop and think about it, what are the 10 Commandments? The 10 Commandments first have three things, which are three commandments that are specific about how we are to treat God. Then there is a middle, number 4, which talks about the Sabbath, which is something that both the Lord and man share. The Lord rested on the Sabbath and thereby gave us an example, and we now are to follow suit and to honor the Sabbath. And then there are 6 being the number of man, because man was created on the 6th day of creation. 6 commandments specifically about how we are to treat each other. Now, if you stop and think about it, all the commandments of the 6 are about basically wanting something that somebody else has and being willing to go to any lengths to get it. You want something and you kill someone for it. You want something and you lie for it. You want somebody and you commit adultery for it. You want something and you are willing to steal and bear false witness. Coveting is really the source of all kinds of evil. There's the verse that says that, the love of money is the source of all kinds of evil. Well, I think you could say that about covetousness as well. If you really are wanting something that somebody else has, you're that envious, you're that jealous, and it becomes an obsession to you, then yeah, you're willing to go down a lot of roads that maybe you thought you would never go down. Now, in addition to why this is so dangerous for our relationship with our fellow man, why is covetousness a sin also against God himself? Well, it's because when you think about it, you are putting your judgment over God's, in that you think God has made a mistake. You think God has not given you the money, the fame, the prestige, the marriage, the job, the children that he really should have given you. He has not given you the same life journey that he gave somebody else, and you think a mistake has been made. What arrogance, what gall for a finite person, a finite creature who cannot see the big picture, who does not really know what is going on behind the scenes, to make that determination. When you covet, you are not trusting God. When you covet, you are not putting your total faith and trust in a loving Father to give you what will help you to become more and more like himself, like his beloved Son, Christ. You have no idea what other people need or don't need in order to bring them to where God wants them to be. And you don't even know what you need, much less other people. So my friends, we need to be content, not just because it seems like the best way of handling it and the mature way of handling it, but because ultimately covetousness evidences a lack of faith and a lack of trust in the provision of God, not just to take care of you physically, but also to take care of you spiritually. And always remember this. If somehow you could magically change places with somebody, you would have to take everything about them, everything about their life, the known and the unknown. This is not the cross that you have been asked to carry. You've been asked to carry your own cross, and God has fitted it so that you can carry it with his help. Don't be going looking to take up other people's lives and covet their things, because you may just wind up having to carry crosses that you were never designed to have to carry. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Visit me on the next edition of The Bible, Delight in the Details. Have a great day.